How to speak with a British RP accent. Coming from somebody who is not a native English speaker, and yet I've been able to fool pretty much the world and everybody else that I can speak with a British RP accent. And we're going to start off with the very, very first thing, which I think is the most important one for British RP accent, or any British accent in general, and that is the R. As you can probably hear, it's not really there, right? There instead of there. So the American accent uses a lot of the R. The British accent uses very little of the R, if at all. Now, for me personally, I think the British accent is actually easier to do because of the R, and I think the American accent is actually easy to do because of the R. Wait a minute, how are both of them easy? Because it's just one sound. When I help people out with their English, in my 12-day English masterclass, for example, I speak about the Pareto principle. And Pareto principle states that 80% of the results come from just 20% of the effort. And I think the R is, in a lot of ways, this 80% that we can master. So we could, for example, take the American pronunciation of the word word and a British word, and then American would be car, but we would have car. So there's a endless amount of opportunities you can do this. The sound of car is just one very long vowel where the R isn't pronounced. And the reason this is so easy to do is because all you have to do to produce the British R is not to produce it at all, but instead make the vowel in front of it really long. So if you have a word like car, you just go car. Just go as long as possible, right? This is one of the great practices that I teach people that I work with, is make your vowels and the general pronunciation of the entire word as long as you possibly can. Almost like imagine you're playing the accordion and you just lengthen it out, you stretch it out as much as you possibly can. And that is the beauty, in my opinion, of the British RP, how I like to speak it.